Hello and good evening, everyone. So my name is Shazwan. I would like to present about the facts. So the first fact for flood was the climate change is the major factor leading to the high rainfall, resulting to the flood situation.
Okay, for the ideas generated by the fact is first, climate change can disrupt normal weather patterns, leading to the occurrence of more frequent and intense extreme weather events. Climate change can disrupt historical precipitation patterns, causing shifts in when and where rainfall occurs, thus causing high rainfall. Can you scroll, please? Can you scroll down, please? Okay. Climate change leads to warmer temperatures, which enhance evaporation rates and increase the amount of moisture in the atmosphere. This extra moisture can result in more intense rainfall events. Next, flood floods pose risk to human safety, leading to injuries, displacement, and loss of lives. Moving on to the learning issues.
Yeah, thank you, everyone. Can you scroll up? Thank you. So for the learning issues from the facts and ideas just now is how can the relationship between rising rainfall and climate change be understood? And also, are there any sources that describe the mechanisms and scientific data that connects climate change to variation in precipitation patterns? I will now pass the solution to my colleague. Thank you.
Okay. For the solution, this is because of rising greenhouse gas concentration. Climate change causes a warmer atmosphere because of the warming, the atmosphere may contain more moisture, perhaps excessive downpour occurrence. Climate change may also affect changes in atmospheric circulation patterns, such as the jet stream and monsoon system, affecting the distribution, frequency, and intensity of rainfall in various places. Changes in the jet stream, for example, can affect the places where rainfall and the courses of storm. Next, for the action.
All right, thank you for my groupmates. So it's my turn right now. My name is Muhammad Karidin Zaman. My meeting number is 84719. So I'm going to present about action plan. For this particular facts that my colleagues have been present, the action plan we conduct is first we conduct the search from internet. So we need to know the reason, the effect, the cause of everything for the flood to happen. The second is we discuss among our colleague the correct way or the faster or to prevent or overcome the flood in the following years. Okay, next.
Okay, moving to the next fact.
The second fact was the rainfall in Kuala Lumpur, which is over 2,400 millimeters, and this means that the rainfall has exceeded the average rainfall for months. So it's something that beyond our expectation and only occur once every 100 years.
Okay, the ideas generated by the fact is first, the unusually high rainfall in Kuala Lumpur, exceeding the average monthly rainfall in a single day, can be attributed to climate change. Secondly, the excessive rainfall in Kuala Lumpur could be a result of an intense storm in the atmosphere. Finally, the occurrence of a rainfall event beyond expectation and once every 100 years could indicate the change of the climate every 100 years. Moving on.
Now, for the learning issues just now, how can you scroll up, please? Thank you.
Continue the learning issues.
For the learning issue just now is what does the average rainfall mean and how is it actually calculated? And then for the stated statement above just now, are there any sources that describe how to calculate the average rainfall and how to measure it? The solution, I will pass it to my colleague. Thank you.
All right. The word average rainfall refers to the average quantity of rain that falls during a given time period, which is often expressed in terms of depth, for example, millimeters or inches. Rainfall data is collected from weather stations and or measurement sources like rain gauge, radar, or satellite observation. The average rainfall is calculated over a specific time frame, such as a month, year, or a climatological period. The sum of rainfall measurement is then divided by the total number of observation within the chosen time frame to obtain the average rainfall value. The WMO, a United Nations agency, provide guidelines and standard for climate data collection and analysis, including precipitation measurement and rainfall calculation. National Meteorological and Hydrological Services NMHS provide weather and climate data, often offering information on data collection method and average rainfall calculation. Next, I will pass the action part.
So the action plan for this part is first, as the upper facts we doing the research. So for this part, we need to know that how much quantity of rain fall for all throughout the year. We need to have a data from the meteorologists of Malaysia to check the increase of rainfall in millimeters throughout the years. So and we need to also search what happened if these numbers significantly increase over the next years, so that we can also again prevent the more flood happen. So you can go to the next part.
So the third fact was the direct causes of this event was monsoon flow factors and a low pressure of the weather system that reached the level of the tropical depression that formed in the South China Sea.
Okay, the ideas generated from this fact is first, Kuala Lumpur experiences a monsoon-influenced climate, characterized by distinct wet and dry seasons. During the monsoon season, prevailing winds bring moisture-laden air masses from the surrounding oceans, increasing the potential for rainfall. The convergence of these moist air masses can lead to heavy rainfall and flooding. Secondly, the presence of a low pressure weather system that reached the level of a tropical depression played a significant role in the flooding event. Low pressure, low pressure systems are associated with rising air, which can lead to the formation of clouds and precipitation, thus creating storm clouds in the atmosphere. Uh, um, the third idea is, can you scroll? Okay, okay. South China Sea is a region prone to the development of tropical weather system, including tropical depression and typhoons. As the depression formed in this area, it interacted with the surrounding atmospheric condition and moisture source, causing heavy rainfall and flood to Kuala Lumpur.
Thank you for the information just now. Based on the ideas and the facts stated by Kushairi and Sazwan just now, we can find the learning issue, which some of them are: what effects do monsoon flow variables have on weather patterns? The second is, can students actually learn about the features of monsoon systems, such as seasonal wind shift and how they affect local weathers? And thirdly, are there any sources available that discuss monsoon meteorology? The solution will be passed on to my colleague. Thank you.
Monsoon systems are large-scale atmospheric circulation influenced by differential heating between land and ocean. They are prevalent in South and Southeast Asia, Africa, Australia, and the Americas. Monsoon have seasonal wind shift, rainfall pattern, and temperature variation, which with summer monsoon bringing moist air from the Indian Ocean and winter monsoon bringing dry air. Educational resources and website provide information on monsoon meteorology, including UNESCO's Earth Observatory, NASA's Earth Observatory, and National Weather Services and meteorological agencies. Scientific literature on monsoon meteorology published in reputable journal provide detailed analysis on monsoon dynamic, regional features, and their impact on weather patterns. Access to this journal may be available through academic institution institution and public libraries. Next is action plan.
Okay, for action plan for this part is we need to do some research about the monsoon. So we need to find the date of the frequently happen or season that happen a monsoon, so that we can know the exact date for that monsoon to happen, so that we can be prepared for the next years. And we need to know also the speed of the wind, the height of the ocean at the year, the temperature of that season, so that we can calculate all the possibilities of happening the monsoon accidentally or occasionally that happen. So all of this we need to do some research. Okay. So we need to do some research for with the meteorologist part department of Malaysia, or we can also find it throughout research that all over the world. So you can go to the next part.
For the last but not least, for the facts, high carbon emission creates a global sweeping effect where the greenhouse gases trap heat and under warmer condition, and the atmosphere is able to hold more vapor and moisturize, which lead to the flood activity. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Shazwan, for the fact. Um, the ideas generated by the fact is first, greenhouse gases are carbon dioxide, methane, and nitrous oxide. They act as a blanket, trapping heat and leading to global warming. The increased concentration of greenhouse gases is a significant factor contributing to climate change, including changes in precipitation patterns and extreme weather events like flooding. Okay, for the second idea is the greenhouse gases cause warmer temperature conditions. Under warmer conditions, the atmosphere can hold more vapor and moisture, increasing the capacity of atmospheric moisture. This enhanced moisture content cause the risk of flooding.
Based on the information given from the ideas and facts just now, how does the greenhouse affect global warming? And what is it? So, can students actually investigate how greenhouse gases work to keep heat in and low and how high carbon emission relate to global warming? And are there any other sources that discuss the greenhouse effect and its consequences? Thank you.
The greenhouse effect, natural process. The greenhouse effect is a natural process where certain gases in the Earth's atmosphere trap and retain heat from the sun. Investigating greenhouse gases and carbon emission. Student can research how greenhouse gases work to keep heat in by studying the properties and behavior of specific greenhouse gases, such as CO2, CH4, and N2O. They can explore how these gases absorb and radiate infrared radiation, contributing to the warming of the Earth's surface. Students can also investigate the relationship between high carbon emission and global warming. NASA's Global Climate Change, the NASA website, provide educational resources and article explaining the greenhouse effect, climate change, and the role of greenhouse gases.
Okay, thank you for my colleague. So for this part of action plan, we actually need to do some research about the percentage amount of carbon dioxide and methane, methane and nitrous oxide that has been released into the atmosphere, so that we can calculate the amount, the percentage, and know what exactly caused the at what percentage that caused the greenhouse effect. So, as I said before, this we need to do with various department of meteorologists, various department of uh, even various department in Malaysia that need to work together. for this. So there's a lot of things that need to do research so that we can calculate the amount of it precisely so that we can prevent the flood from happen again. So that's all from all of us. Uh, thank you. I will give this last part to my colleagues so that we can say last words. Thank you. I think that's all from all of us. So that's the end of our presentation with this filler table. So thank you for watching and thank you so much for staying until the last of the end of the video. All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.